Hello, my name is Nikolai and I'm learning French.
Bonjour, je suis Johanna et j'enseigne le français.
And today we talk about the differences between the French people and the Americans. Let's begin. C'est
Oui, les
parti.
différences. Les différences entre les Français et les Américains.
Ah oui, parce que Joanne est française et
Oui,
elle vit aux États-Unis. Alors, elle peut voir le deux mondes. Elle peut aussi voir les choses, de l'autre côté.
oui, c'est ça. J'ai passé la première partie de ma vie en France, en Normandie, et la deuxième partie, à vivre en Californie, aux États-Unis. Donc je vois les différences entre les 2.
OK, la première question que j'ai, je crois que je connais la répondre. I think I will know the answer,
Réponse?
but I will ask, which country in the European has a better, public transport? Quel pays a le meilleur, transport en commun selon toi?
Les les transports en commun,
Commun,
j
commun,
en commun.
merci.
Je 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 pense que les transports en commun sont plus développés en Europe, de façon générale, qu'aux États-Unis et particulièrement mon expérience, c'est la France. J j Ils sont bons en Espagne aussi, en Italie aussi d'après mon expérience, mais c'est vrai qu'en France, il y a beaucoup de transports en commun. Ils sont partout, très bien organisés et il y a beaucoup, beaucoup si tu rates ton bus, si tu rates ton train, il y en a d'autres qui arrivent derrière. Aux États-Unis, les voitures se sont plus développées. Tout le monde a une voiture, donc les choses sont plus faites pour les voitures. Aussi, les les villes sont plus grandes, donc c'est plus facile de se garer.
Mmh,
Donc les gens utilisent plus les voitures et en Europe, c'est plus petit, il y a moins de place pour se garer. Les villes sont moins grandes, les distances sont moins grandes, donc tu prends les transports en commun pour aller partout, c'est plus rapide, pas besoin de penser à se garer. Tu arrives, hop, tu peux faire les choses que tu as à faire.
mmh. Mais dans les grandes villes aux États-Unis, comme New York, comme San
Oui,
Francisco, tu as, des villes très grandes aux
oui,
États-Unis aussi et
oui.
comment ça marche, là-bas?
Il y a un bon système aussi, à New York, il y a un bon système de transport en commun, il y a un bon métro, comme à Paris. Mais c'est vrai que la ville, elle est beaucoup, beaucoup plus grande, donc c'est plus long de rester dans les transports en commun, mais ils sont bien organisés. Ceci dit, il y a tellement de distance entre chaque, arrêt que même si tu prends les transports en commun, à New York, par exemple, tu te retrouves à marcher quand même pour aller à l'endroit où tu veux, comme à Paris.
Et qu'est-ce que tu penses du transport, entre les villes?
Oui,
Si tu vas d'une ville à une autre ville, en France et aussi aux États-Unis, parce que les distances, je pense que sont beaucoup plus grandes de
aux
la
États-Unis.
distance. Les distances, je crois que sont beaucoup plus
Oui,
grandes aux États-Unis.
oui, je pense qu'aux États-Unis, les gens prennent beaucoup plus facilement l'avion entre les villes. Et en France, en Europe souvent, mais en France particulièrement, les gens prennent beaucoup plus facilement le train entre les villes. Les distances sont plus petites, heu, donc ils prennent leur voiture ou ils prennent le train.
Vous avez, le TGV, le train
Oui,
rapide et aux
le train
États-Unis, il y a des trains rapides ou non?
il y a des trains aussi, mais ils sont pas autant à grande vitesse que le TGV et ils sont pas aussi développés.
Mmh, je
Ça
pensais
met
ça
plus de
parce que
temps.
tu as besoin de beaucoup de clients pour développer l'infrastructure pour
C'est
ça,
ça,
parce que c'est cher. C'est
c'est ça,
cher,
à
c'est
développer et à
how
entretenir.
do you say it's expensive to build? C'est cher à
À
construire?
construire, oui, c'est
À
cher à
construire.
construire
Mmh. Alors tu as
et à
besoin de clients avant de le faire.
c'est ça et à maintenir. C'est aussi, les services publics. En France, les services publics, it's a government decision to, develop and maintain,
Mhm.
public transportation et f c'est vraiment un effort des services publics pour réduire la pollution et pour offrir, du transport à tout le monde, même aux gens qui ont pas, trop les moyens et aux États-Unis, ça va être moins développé. Parce qu'en France, c'est des décisions qui sont prises au niveau national et la France, c'est un petit pays, alors qu'aux États-Unis, chaque État va décider différemment et dans les États, chaque, county va décider différemment.
Ah, ok. Il n'y a pas des programmes entre les counties ou entre les États qui peuvent
Si,
euh, travailler ensemble pour créer une chose qui est plus grande que seulement une ville, par exemple, ou une um, how do
oui
you say,
et il y a des
zone area,
une région
une région.
oui, il y a des choses qui sont prises en commun aux États-Unis aussi, mais c'est plus facile quand, les politiques s'entendent. C'est comme en France. You
Mhm,
have to get along to make common decisions.
mm. You need these like human skills and stuff like that.
C'est ça, exactement.
Okay. How about restaurants? Is there a big difference between like the experience of being in a restaurant in France and in the United States? Y a-t-il une différence entre l'expérience d'un
Oui.
restaurant en France et aux États-Unis?
Je pense que ça peut être assez similaire. Les gens, font des réservations plus facilement, en France qu'aux États-Unis. Aux États-Unis, c'est un peu non planifié. Les gens, ils vont et ils choisissent et si ce restaurant est pas disponible, ils vont dans un autre. Mais je pense que les Français, pour eux, c'est plus organisé. Ils savent où est-ce qu'ils veulent aller, ils font une réservation, ils y vont. C'est tout, c'est quelque chose qui est plus planifié. Hem, c'est un projet d'aller dans un restaurant. Aux États-Unis, c'est un peu: «We gotta eat, let's pick this place or that place». On peut aller ici ou là, it's a little bit whatever. And for French people, it's like a big deal to go to one place and make, the reservation. Ils font la réservation et ils vont dans tel endroit. Et quand on arrive, la différence aussi, c'est que les Français, ils posent beaucoup de questions sur la cuisine. French people ask a lot of questions about what's in that dish? How did you cook this? What is this ingredient? And
Oh,
and
where
Am
did these eggs
Americans
come
don't.
from? Is that kind of thing?
Yes, they ask everything. Is it local? Is it organic? What is this ingredient? How do you cook it? Oh, I do it differently at home. Oh no, let me have the different sauce and blah blah blah. Everyone cooks. Everyone wants to know what's in their food. You go
Oh,
to the restaurant, ils veulent savoir ce qu'il y a dedans.
okay. Tell me about the difference in cooking. Like, I would imagine that people cook in France and people do not cook in the United States. It may be oversimplified, but I would think. Je pense que les gens aux États-Unis cuisinent beaucoup,
Cuisine.
cuisinent beaucoup moins que les gens en France.
Évidemment, ça dépend des personnes. Il y a des gens qui cuisinent
Ah
plus que
oui, mais
d'autres.
en général.
En général, les gens cuisinent moins et ils achètent plus les choses, déjà prêtes et les Français cuisinent toujours beaucoup, parlent beaucoup de cuisiner, c'est vraiment central. Acheter les ingrédients frais, faire la cuisine, cuisiner ensemble, discuter de la cuisine. It's a huge topic, it's a huge thing every day. What are we going to cook? What are we going to eat? Um, Americans, in my experience, don't think about it that much. It's like, ah, c'est l'heure de manger, on mange. Are we ordering? Do we have leftovers? Do we have to cook? There's more excitement for the French people, but oh, we get to cook. Oh oui,
Oh,
everything is planned and yes, the cooking part is big.
okay. So I would say that for the French, it's a larger part of life than.
Oui,
Alors, je crois, je dirais que pour les Français, c'est une partie de la vie plus grande que pour
oui,
les Américains.
oui. Oui, je pense que pour les Français, c'est aussi une joie, un plaisir de la vie, d'acheter les produits frais, de faire la cuisine, une fierté. Everyone has their secret recipes, they're proud of it. It's a huge part. Everyone cooks, everyone wants to have good food. A lot of the time, for Americans, it's just like, oh, it's lunch, it's dinner. We gotta eat, but there's not a huge
So it's
thing
more
about
like
it.
fuel. You just have to like recharge your phone. It doesn't matter. And for the French, it would be
Mm.
yeah, yeah. But what kind of electricity is that? Yeah? Like,
Exactly, exactly. Everything is important, all the details. C'est vraiment important, très important et c'est une joie. It's important and it's a joy, it's a pleasure, it's a stress sometimes. It's a, like every little detail counts. I think for Americans, it's like, really, French people,
it's just
you're
food.
overdoing it. A little bit, oui.
Ok. Une autre question. The stereotypes, because you've lived in France, so you had some idea about America before leaving, and then I'm sure
Oui.
you had some surprises, and then now looking back, you probably know the stereotypes of French people for the Americans. Les
OK.
stéréotypes.
Les stéréotypes, déjà les pays sont très différents, c'est la taille, the size of everything. As a French person moving to California, everything is huge. Tout est très grand, des grandes rues, des grosses voitures, des grands magasins, des grandes, everything is big. They have more room.
And the people, les
They
personnes
took
sont plus
over.
grandes aussi.
Oui, there's a lot of people who are bigger in the US than in Europe, in France especially. It's
But do you
also a
mean taller
country,
or like fat?
yeah, big, maybe taller as well, but not everyone. And you have
Mhm.
a very diverse population in the US as well.
M-
Mais je pense que les
More than
différences,
France?
c'est les
Plus qu'en
tailles.
France? Je crois que France est assez hmm, diverse, non?
Oui, oui, c'est vrai. La France, c'est très divers aussi. Mais ici, on a la France, c'est limité. C'est un peu les anciennes colonies, le Maghreb, l'Afrique, heu, il y a une partie asiatique de la population qui est venue, du Vietnam, des anciens pays où on parlait français, mais c'est un peu limité à ça et aux États-Unis, tu trouves de la population qui vient du monde entier. Tu trouves énormément de populations qui viennent d'Amérique centrale et d'Amérique du Sud, qu'il y a pas en France. The immigration is limited in France to Maghreb, Africa, a little bit of Vietnam,
What is
Asia,
Maghreb?
but Maghreb is the northern part of Africa. It
Mhm.
includes Algeria, Morocco, Tunisia. So it's Arabs, Arab people speaking Arab.
How do you
And
spell
you
Maghreb?
have Maghreb, c'est Magreb. There's an H
Maghreb.
somewhere. EHB. Magreb. Maghreb.
Ok, je ne savais pas. Maghreb.
Et c'est les gens qui parlent arabe. It's
Mhm.
people speaking Arabic. And it's not in the US, the immigration is a lot more coming
Mhm.
from all over the world. if you think about it, the only real Americans are the native people.
That's not a lot.
And everyone else came from all over the world. So basically, every people, every language, every culture,
Mhm.
you can find some in the USA.
OK. Alors
Plus
hem,
large
plus
diversité.
diversité,
Plus large diversité.
plus d'elle, plus de, heu, how would you say that?
Plus de
Just
diversité.
plus de
Oui, plus de
diversité, plus de
diversité.
diversité. OK,
Mhm.
so now the stereotypes. Quels étaient les stéréotypes que tu pensais que les Américains étaient,
Oui,
mais n'étaient pas vrais?
je pense que les Français, ils trouvent que les Américains, ils sont parfois, bruyants, loud, et ils sont parfois impolis ou mal éduqués. I think
Mal
a lot
éduqués.
of time.
La
Mal
géographie.
éduqués. It's about education, like being polite. I think a lot of French people think that Americans are not very polite. They're a little loud, they're a little rude, but I think it's a very different way to comprehend politeness. Je pense que pour les Français, être poli, c'est être très formel. It's being, for French people, being polite is being very formal.
Mhm.
Bonjour. You don't have to smile, but you have to be very formal. Bonjour, excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît, merci, au revoir is non-negotiable. It's the basic of the basic.
You don't say that, you're impolite, just like that.
You're extremely impolite and they won't answer to you,
Mhm.
French people. But for Americans, being polite, in my experience, for a lot of Americans, being polite is being nice. You have to smile, you have to be warm, you have to talk. And you don't have to start every conversation with, hi, excuse me, I'm so sorry. You can directly start, oh, what's up? What's going on? Do you know how to go there? Est-ce que
OK.
vous savez comment aller ici et là? And that's very okay for Americans. It's warm. If you have a smile, you're being polite. For French people, you don't need a smile. You need to be formal. Start with bonjour, excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît, merci. Otherwise, you're
Mhm.
being impolite.
Alors, plus de structure de la
Oui, beaucoup
conversation.
plus, beaucoup
Mhm.
plus de structure. Structure, tu n'as pas besoin de sourire pour être poli.
Mhm.
Tu dois être formel. Pour les Américains, le sourire, c'est la politesse. Smiling and being warm is being polite.
So if you don't smile, you're not polite?
That's right.
He didn't smile, huh? That beggar,
It
that homeless, he didn't smile. He was so rude to me. That's it.
It's all, of course, going to be different from people to people, but I found it that people smile a lot more. Not in New York. Not in New York. Definitely not in New York.
Alors, New
Uh,
York est plus européenne ou plus français?
oui, oui.
OK.
Les New-Yorkais, ils sourient pas beaucoup. And also, they're not afraid to tell you how they feel and to complain, which is something very French. That's another stereotype. Americans think that French people sometimes are rude as well because they're not smiling, but smiling is not part of being polite for French people. And they
Okay.
also think that they're being rude because they complain a lot, they're being negative. But it's like, it's a very natural thing for French people to do together. They love to complain and criticize stuff and to complain together.
Oh, like punch together and complain about the boss,
Yes. Y- Yes, for example, or in
ab
streets or in stores, if
about their
something is
spouses.
not, ouais. Or something that is not working, or something that is late, or something that. They love to complain about it. People are bonding over complaining in
Mhm.
France a lot more than USA because you're supposed to be positive in the US.
No matter what.
It's highly encouraged to be positive, and if something is not working, to find solutions, which is something I really love about the USA. And for France, it's okay to complain, and you can just vent, and they vent a lot without especially looking for a solution. They
Hmm.
just complain about stuff. But it's stereotypes, of course. It depends people and moments. But yeah, those are the major stereotypes. Also, French people think that Americans have don't know how to cook, or they're not very interested in culture. And
Because food
sometimes
is
it's
culture.
because food is culture for French people. And also culture is like a huge thing. Like books, everyone reads everywhere. I was in France just a few weeks ago, and it's really shocked me how much people are reading. Like in the metro, in the public transportation, in the parks, everywhere. They're not as much on their phone as Americans. Ils sont pas autant sur leur téléphone et lisent. They take the books everywhere and they read,
Mm.
read, 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 read.
Le papier.
Wait, it's still really working. And culture, like museums and exhibits, everywhere you see, oh, this weekend there's going to be this and this and that. Culture, beauty, art, people going to free events about culture is a
Hmm.
huge thing
What is
for
culture
French
in
people.
America then? Because they have Hollywood.
I think going to the movies is culture, and it is, and going to concerts. I think French people are a lot more interested on top of movies and concerts about art and
Like the more
museums.
traditional, old-fashioned type of art.
Maybe,
Mm.
and also I don't know. They are doing a lot of things that are organized by the city. Il y a plein de choses qui sont tout le temps organisées. Il y a tout le temps des fêtes populaires, des fêtes de village, des fêtes de ville. There's always something that the city hall is organizing, and it's going to be for free, and it's to promote and help with culture and knowledge, and also make the people bond and be outside together, which is something that happens a lot more, in my opinion, in France than in the US. And in
Mm.
the US, when something is organized, you're going to have to make a reservation and pay for it. It's not going to be like, oh, the whole city, the whole downtown for free. There's going to be this and this and that, that like there is in France. You have a bug.
So it would be the opposite of food then. Because for food in France you have to plan and do all that, but for an exhibition you just go because probably you will find something for free. More casual.
Oui,
And then in America it would be à l'inverse. It would be the other way around.
you're right. It would be the other way around because the Americans have to pay for their culture, and
And food is
you
just food, the fuel.
yes, and for French people, I think also I'm there in the summer. There's a lot of things that are organized and are for free for the population and for the tourists. So you could just go. You're in
Hmm.
Paris or you're in Nice, like I was. You just go, and you know you're gonna see
And you
something. You
experience
know
that.
there's gonna
It's there.
yes, the life is happening outside a lot and for free.
Hmm. I would say it's better.
Yes, it was a lot of fun. Also, one of the major differences for me, I'm so used to driving in the US and having those big streets and big roads that are empty. Les rues sont vides, just cars. There's no one walking. Everyone walks in France. And they walk everywhere, and there's people absolutely everywhere. Of course, it was the summer tourist and population, and also, of course, they don't have AC, so they don't really want to stay inside. They want to be outside and do things. But there's really, you drive, there's literally people everywhere walking, les trottinettes, the scooters, the
Les
bikes,
trottinettes?
trottinettes,
What's that?
scooters,
What's that name?
electric trottinette,
Trottinette. Trottinette. Does it come from anything?
trottinette.
Like, does it have a like a root or an origin? Like, why is it called trottinette?
Trottinette is like to strut. Trottinette, trottiner. It's
Trottinette is to like
trottinette.
have a walk. Is trottinette?
To, trottiner is like to walk a little fast, to strut. Donc ça a donné trottinette, the scooter, electric scooter or not electric. A lot of people
Mm-hmm.
are using them. It's like all over the place.
Got my kids
Like
come
in
in. That I've got to change location for a minute.
no problem.
I've used
Like
my
people.
time, but I would still want to try that Virlong, the tongue twister. I hope we'll make it.
Yes, oui, of course. Le tongue twister, c'est si slip chic.
We. I've just found
You
it,
want
like but
you
I
want to
wrote it
try
down.
it?
I haven't actually read it yet. I'll try to
Okay,
do it first, and then we'll see how I
d'accord.
go.
Oui, vas-y.
Si sleep chic, si chic sleep. Is that it?
Si si slip chic.
Si chic sleep.
Oui, si
Okay,
chic.
so it should be easy. Si sleep chic, si chic. Si sleep chic, si chic sleep.
Oui.
Si
And
sleep
now
chic, si
ça.
chic sleep.
Uh-huh. You sing
Si
it.
sleep chic, si chic sleep. Si sleep chic,
Ah,
si chic sleep.
oui. Mhm.
Okay, so
Bravo.
now tell me what it is because I don't understand.
Six, c'est six.
Six. Okay, yeah, that one I
And
know.
then chic is the same in English. It's like it's looking
Like
classy. It's
fashionable, nice,
chic.
that kind of thing.
Yes, fashionable,
Okay, posh,
classy, nice,
posh. We
posh
have that word here,
in
posh.
British English, exactly.
Okay,
And and slip is underwear, but just for men. Undies, male
okay,
undies.
okay. Si sleep chic would be six fancy pants. Fancy.
Underwear, undies.
Okay, and the other part, is it the same thing?
Yes, just reversed.
Are they both correct then?
Oui,
How are they
si
correct?
slip
Some
chic.
things are correct, some things aren't.
Si sleep chic and si chic sleep. You can say both, but the first part is more common.
Okay, but you say une grande maison and you don't say une maison grande, or you do?
Non, c'est vrai. On dit une
So
grande maison, on dit une grande maison, mais par exemple, on dit une maison verte.
yeah, but grande is different because grande is it's about size. So petite and
Yes,
grande will. But
would
why
come
why why
before.
can you swap these and you cannot swap some others?
Si sleep chic, si
Si chic
chic
sleep.
sleep. It's just for some you can say both, but you are using one kind more than the other. Like si sleep chic is the common one.
Hmm.
Si chic
Okay, if
sleep,
you have une voiture verte,
oui,
une voiture verte, but you don't say une verte voiture.
no,
So some things you can swap and others you cannot.
yes.
Can you tell or do you just have to guess? I know these like there's
Um,
you have that age, size, you have the numbers like first, second, third.
mhm,
I use banks for that banks because it's like for beauty.
oui,
Bell. Age
oui,
banks numbers bang g is for goodness. Bonville, and size. So I've got banks. That's my cheat sheet for that.
Oh bien, bravo. Hem, on on en parle la prochaine fois peut-être? On recherche et on explique comment est-ce on utilise les adjectifs?
Parfait.
Parfois devant, parfois derrière et pour certains les 2.
Faisons
OK?
ça.
On fait comme
Merci.
ça.
Merci pour
Je t'en
aujourd'hui.
prie, merci à
À
toi
la
et
prochaine.
bonne
Ciao,
semaine.
ciao.
Salut!